Alright, welcome back lad, PolyTovar here and welcome back again on a new video on a Sunday journal, we can say, again. This Sunday journal will be quite a special one, mainly because 2 days ago the channel reached the small coveted place of 100 subscribers. So first thing first, thank you to have subscribed to the channel. Even though unfortunately because of that time period of 1 year from the last August and also June and July, in which I didn't upload that much, it caused that many of you, many subscribers stopped watching the channel, had stopped watching the channel, and they are still subscribed. But you never know. Maybe it's like it will be helpful for the algorithm and so on. But first thing first, what happened in the last week, last 2 weeks, and so on this last month? Well, first thing first, this week we are renting a room upstairs for two young students and so on. So that's one thing that's going to happen, and it should not cause any issue to the channel. Like they are young, and don't think I will be like they know what I do. They know what they're doing and so on. So that won't be a problem for the channel. Other than that, which is one quite important, a little bit also a little bit embarrassing for me, is that I had a chat with with my former classmates from the elementary. Here in Slovakia, the elementary is from 1 to 9. So, and he told me that he right now is he's getting himself a master's degree, and he's making a 3D design, modeling. He wants to make video games. So because of that, I went to ask him if he has some contacts with somebody who works in the audio space, audio engineering space, like this mixing, the equalizer, these tools which I sometimes try to use to improve my voice, the audio of my videos, and to ask him how can I improve. He told me he asked me for some videos, some clips of my audio. I sent him the link of the channel, and he told me like that the audio is quite alright. The bigger problem is my voice and my speaking abilities. That is the saddest part. So I need to start getting much more comfortable. Like always, half of my issues on the channel with my voice is like I am very often very nervous. So that will be something that that's one part that need to get solved somehow. Hopefully, down the line in the future, it will improve. So even though it's a little bit sad, like okay, the problem is my voice, my way of speaking, not the audio. At least I don't need to worry about anymore about other stuff like go on the settings of the equalizer, the EQ, the mixing, and scratch my head if it's all right or I need to change something. So that is out of the equation right now, and the only equation for the audio is to improve my voice and get much more comfortable to speaking to the microphone. With speaking to the microphone. Other than that, yes, tomorrow is one very important day for me. Tomorrow I start my 2-week unpaid school internship at the National Archive of Slovakia. I am not sad because I don't get paid. I'm happy for any type of experience that I can get. little bit. The only thing I am nervous is the fact that I need to get write down some stuff that I do, because at the end of the semester, the half year, I need to send a couple of pages long work or text about what I did. I'm still losing like the word, or how it's called. Never mind. About another stuff that happened is that another opportunity is the ambassador position for our department, for the faculty of philosophy, which I am studying there. So that's the thing I will try to another opportunity. It was written that will be receiving honors about that. So I think it's like will be paid. So that's another interesting possibility. But unfortunately, the phone call for this type of job will be like right after we'll be ending our internship at the archive. So 3 p.m. over, 3 p.m. starts the video call for this position. So not for me, unfortunately. What else? Yes. The classes the subjects which I'll be taking this next semester, which are some interesting in there. Like I have had them written down here. I also translated them. So subject number 1, heraldry and genealogy. So I think you know what this means. How to make family trees, and also study the information from all papers. So this member of the family had these children. He's the son of this and that. So all documents, and from those documents to read and create the family line and studying and take the information. After that, there is the information systems for archivists and museologists. And this is something I don't know. I am not sure very specifically what it will be. Maybe like there's like the database about what information we have, what type of documents or objects for exposition we have at the archive or a museum, and how to work with it. There are many programs or softwares which are in use for the cataloging of these various artifacts from the past. So that's one other thing. Then Slovak history, 1526 and 1780. So 250 years of history. It's a continuation of a subject which we had last year. So that's one thing. So history, I'm quite good in history, but sometimes because I am very good, I can get really lazy and get complacent. So after I upload this video today, or maybe even before, like I put a video for 8 p.m. of my time, and in the meantime I'll be reading books and books on and on. I still have two weeks until the start of the new year, so I need to I need to use this time correctly. Then later there is Latin morphology number 1. So I'll be learning Latin. Probably morphology is like, I don't know what it is, morphology. I heard it quite a lot of time. Like, it is not a foreign word for me, but I have no idea what it really means. Moment, please. Alright, found it. Morphology is the study of the internal structure of words and forms, a core part of linguistic study today. Okay, so the basic, like I said, of Latino learning. I'm quite skilled in English. Like I can read it, understand it, what it is, and also I can speak Italian or read Italian quite easily. So I will have some advantage with it. But I, like I said again, I cannot get complacent. I got complacent with history, and I needed really to cram the subjects much more very quickly. So let's hopefully it will not happen again this year. And mainly because this year I really want to try to upload some videos, like 1 to 2 or 3 videos a week per week. So wish me luck, lads. Then later, another subject, Latin paleography of the early modern period. So reading old documents written in other type of like this in Latin, and many in different type of script or forms of writing, which for example the S for a long of time looked like an F without the horizontal line in between up there. So that's one thing. Then is the museography, which is something about museum and writing. So this is the only subject which I am really unsure about what it is. Like I'm still didn't get it. I still don't get it what will be. So there waits a surprise for me when I'll go to school. Cool. Saying school is like really childish. So let's say when I go to university, my first week. After that, there is German for beginners, number 3. Quite easily. I already did that 1 year, 2 classes of this subject. So hopefully it won't be a disaster. I got two times I got C, but it will be much better if I really improve this year, because this year I'll be really starting to read in text to understand the information from the text. So like I read. Will be what I saw in the information that in this year will be reading the text to grasp the information, like very specific historical information, which will be not easy for me, because I can read some text, but understanding it's still difficult. Like for example, it is also still difficult to write and speak, because I can understand what is what is written, but I still have issues with understanding that. I can understand the text in a certain way, but when I don't have any help and I'm alone, I need to write something or tell something in German. I have serious issues with that, and I still have issue, like I said, still issue, and I have problem to understand the structure of the German, for example. That's the main issues for me. Like the structure of the words is much different in German than in English. For example, it sounds like Yoda. If you like the English, like the English of Yoda's English, how he speaks in Star Wars. It's like the structure is like very similar to how the German word structure works. So it is really weird. Like you can watch Star Wars and hear Yoda in English, and it's like interesting. Like really this strange way of speaking, and when you need to speak this way, it's much more difficult. Mainly if much more, and it's still much more difficult when it's like and it's a separate language, so that's also a problem for me. Okay, last 3 subjects. Okay, last 3 subjects: professional excursion or academic field trip. Number 2, I already did 2 of these type of classes or subjects last year, 2 times, so it is not a new thing. It is like, it will be like similar to last time. We yeah, me and some of my classmates or colleagues from the university will go with one of our teachers to another town. We will travel like to Vienna, Vienna, Brno, and Nitra, like these cities here and there around us, to see some museums and also some other historical and cultural buildings here and there, and take pictures, and then later write a one-page work, one-page work or news. No. In Slovak it's called správa. Report. Write a report, a one-page report about the day. So at the beginning I had some issues with it, but after a couple of reports that I wrote, it was much more easier. Okay, then collection, development, and research activity. This I'm not sure what it will be. Maybe it will be like more like a type of practical experience type of, and also what's the difference between various objects, like written, like for example in the pallography there is a pallography, and sorry, there is a pallography, and for writing that was made on a material specifically made for the writing, to get made for it like for example the pergamene, papyrus, and the paper are material, like are objects or made from materials that was used to make this object that is used to for the specific need of write on it. There are many other objects, for example stone, wood, glass, and other stuff, and also gold and other different type of metal and clay, which are not pallographic writing on it, and they are called, wait a moment. Okay, I'm back. They're called epigraphic writing. So maybe it will be like this type of differentiation about what are these type of objects and why are so different, and how to collect them, and also the research. So the research activity will be also very strange, like I don't know, first experience. And this one, like the last subject which I chose, this is like this was from the catalog of subjects which I was was free to choose. They were not. This one is not mandatory. Is voluntary. There is like I need at least 160 points, like the credit to pass the to get myself a bachelor, to get in this 3 years of study for the bachelor degree. And I don't know if it's then I don't think I can get it with only the mandatory. So probably because of that I choose that we can choose some a voluntary subject. And the one which I chose is alcohol in historical sources. So it is interesting subject, like probably okay with, for example, monks very often made wine or beer in the monastery, so that's one of the things I know, so very interesting. Also, women made alcohol, like the classical in the big buckets. There are grapes, and then they with the food smash it and so on. So that's one other thing. But that's I will not. That's I think I. Well, all right. So alcohol in physical sources. Interesting. We shall see I will see in 2 weeks what it is about. Other stuff, other thing that I'm sad about is that the subjects are all sparse, like all on my whole week. Like it is not like as it was like it was last semester, like my last 3-4 months of studies last year, my summer semester, we can call it. I don't know how it is in England or America. Maybe it's similar. Maybe it's the same, and I'm making it needlessly complicated to explain it. But what I talk. Yes, my last semester in my last semester, I had all my subjects put together for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Thursday and Friday were completely free for me. So Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were completely free, and I only had 3 days of school. Unfortunately, this semester will be much more difficult, much more different. All of my subjects are on all 5 days. Well, mainly it's like 2 days are mainly like more full, and Monday, Tuesday, and Friday there is one subject here and there, 1 hour and a half of study of school. So it is not a great issue, but the bigger problem is like I had the idea that maybe I would try to go to find a job during the school year and make myself some little bit of money. I need at least 250 euros a month for me to survive, and like the monthly payment which I paid to my parents. Fortunately, for this year, my parents told me like, all right, you paid the whole year every month last year, so this year you can stop it, but you need to find yourself a job. So this is what I need to do. Yeah, ironically, it should have been the other way around. My father told me like, okay, you can not pay the rent this year, but like you need to get yourself in place, like how to do, how to study, get yourself your find for yourself your good time management, get yourself used, and so on. So and after next year you'll start to pay the rent and also to find a job. In a certain way, I think it was better this way, because if I didn't pay the rent last year, I probably would have spent much more money with other very stupid things, like get much more expensive food here and there from the grocery store, or go to the to some restaurant much more often, and maybe buy some game which are on Steam, which we shall not play the whole year, and it will be in my Steam library until today, completely unplayed. So that's one of the things which could have happened. So maybe it is better this way. And well, lads, That's all I can say. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the 100 subscribers on the channel. It is slow, but hopefully here and there one day we'll get somewhere. Maybe I'll start also making streams. Maybe with this type of subject, I'll learn some various skills which will be really useful on the channel. Maybe I'll make some historical documentaries, some historical videos about various subjects, but we still don't know. So until next time, PolyTovar out and goodbye, lads.